Back and core, they becomes very important. Back pain is a very common problem both for those who involve in lower limb sports or those who involved in basketball or volleyball like sports using the upper limbs on a large basis. Here core stability issues do come in play. See, core stability involves stability of all the muscles that support the spine, which involves diaphragm, abdominal muscles, the pelvic floor muscles, the various paraspinal muscles, and each of them has to be focused upon and the core stability has to be worked on. Patients or the athletes should be aware about how the spine works and which muscles work properly in certain positions. So, for example, a weight lifter, if he does not follow the principles of core stability and tries to lift recreationally a few weight in a wrong technique, he will not last even 6 months of time. Similarly, someone who wants to lift any weight in the gym has to know how to lift a weight correctly and how to put it back. And similarly, each time he has to be specifically noted about whether a person has got a core instability. The coach has to be particularly vigilant on this particular thing, and if there is any core instability, it has to be worked up in a very early phase so that this particular pattern of body movement does not become abnormal and patient do not get a problem from this. So, to summarize the sports medicine thing, there has to be 5 things which has to be known by the patient, and these are: any activity you start, you have to do a warm up. Without warm up, you should not start any activity. Directly do not go into a play. The warm up involves 3 to 4 minutes of activity where the earliest drop of sweat starts, followed by stretching of the muscles. Whichever muscles has been tight has to be specifically looked into. The team physio or someone has to help them stretch those particular muscles, and then followed by the main activity, and at the end of main activity you should stretch again, followed by icing of the regions which are feeling sore and go a good cool down phase for thing. And at this cool down phase, the nutritional supplementation has to be started at the very point when the warm up or the stretch part is finished. So, if this particular amount of discipline is taken care of, people do not end up in getting a sports injury.